Good afternoon. My name is Nayoka Lynn and happy Friday. I wanted to come on here today and share something that I've been going through for a little bit now. My guys asked me to write a book um, about my life, different things that have happened in my life, different things I've learned and experienced, witnessed. So I said, okay, because I love to write. But there would be times writing that I would be bringing things up and I would feel my jaw clench, I'd feel my shoulders tense up, and my body would just start to shake. And no matter, it was like I tried to relax and I would get up, walk around, sit back down, get back at it. And I'd think, well, I got through that, and again, it would happen. And not on everything, just on certain things. So I would look at those certain things and I'd say, well, I've processed this. I don't have any feelings that I know about that should hurt me here, because I've processed these people in my knowing, and I've processed these circumstances. I know why they showed up in my life. I thought I processed all this. What's going on? So it was kind of hard to ignore. It was definitely there. Now, I had a choice. We all have choices. It's a gift to us. We have the gift of choice. This anxiety that I was feeling, I could have sat back and said, well, I'm going to go see a doctor and get some anxiety pills. You know, and I'm not trying to criticize anybody that takes anxiety pills. But here's the thing. I chose not to, because I know all that does is create a bigger problem. Yeah. Energy will take form some kind of way. It will keep taking different forms. But if it's in your body, and your body is shaking like mine is, my jaw clenching, it's telling me something. It's telling me something. It's not saying take a pill and make it stop. Because when the pill wears off, it's going to be there. It'll be there until you address it. And I know this. So I got still and I said, okay. I gave gratitude for this showing up, for me recognizing this. And I gave gratitude because I know I probably wouldn't have seen that so quick had I not been writing these things down. So I said, okay, God, Source, my team, what's going on? And what was shown to me was exciting for me. I was just, it brought me back to when God spoke to me about my neck, and I just feel excited because I feel like something was uncovered for me. So here's the thing. I wrote things down so I don't ramble, because I will ramble. Okay, everything is energy. Everything has a consciousness. Every cell in your body is conscious. It has its own consciousness. I love that. Okay, so everything is energy, consciousness, and vibration. We all have our own signature frequency. Okay, and it turns into form. So suppressed energy in the form of pain sits in your body. It sits in your body because what you don't transform imprisons you. It's fact. So when illness shows up in some fashion, we have been trained to go see the doctor. Now, Western doctors, when you tell them they're in pain, they will try to see what's causing the pain, and they will give you muscle relaxers, they'll give you anti-inflammatories, painkillers, but they don't dig out the root. Now, I know I've had a lot of medical people challenge me on different things because they've been in years in the medical business. It's a business. And they challenge me. I don't desire to take pills or injections or anything of that nature because I know that's not getting to the root of the problem. Because mind is everything. Every thought that you think is energy. It's energy. Okay, so the doctor will treat the problem with medicine, but they don't treat the root. The body follows the mind. Yes. Your mind has to be purified by vibration. What does that mean? Okay. When you see yourself as sick or broken, you will be sick and broken. You'll see yourself that way. I can't tell you what it does to me when I hear people say, oh, my diabetes or my cancer. They identify with illness and they think it's theirs. It's a part of them. No. I want you to ask yourself for a moment, what are your pills doing? Are they curing you? Are they curing you? Or are they just getting you by, masking some pain or whatever? Okay. Please, all right, so please pause this video. I want you to go get a pen and paper because I'm going to teach you something. And trust me, the first time I did it, I felt it. So go get a pen and paper. I'll wait. Okay, so I hope you have your pen and paper. Writing your intentions down. When you write an intention down, it's crystallizing that intention into physical form. So when you have an intention about something, you write it down. It crystallizes it. It causes it to come into form. It tells your body. So when you are writing something down about your body, it's telling your body, look, we're taking control, okay? Because your cells are here, they hear you, they're conscious. Write down on your piece of paper, I am not my pain. I am not my pain. And do it with intention. I am not my pain. Now, you don't have to write this down, but why are you not your pain? Because you are a soul projected, a piece of a soul projected in a human body. Okay? You are not your body. So I am not my pain. Now write, I am the field that transcends it. Write that down. I am the field that transcends it. What you've done here is separated you from the pain that you've been carrying. Now everything is energy, okay? You think, oh, that's not going to do nothing. Hang in there with me. Everything is energy, okay? Your intention, your thoughts, your words, everything is energy. Now, words are condensed into vibration, energetic commands that shape your physical reality. That's what I was talking about. Oh, I have diabetes, or my diabetes, or I have this, or I have that, I have chronic fatigue, or whatever, I all kind of stuff. I am. No, your words. So, okay, so they shape your physical reality. Write with intention. This is a conscious reprogramming of your mind. Why conscious? Just like I said, we've been conditioned to think that this illness is us, and we've been conditioned to think that as we get older, well, our body just naturally breaks down, or we're going to hurt, we're going to have joint issues. As we get older, this happens anyway. So it happens. No, that is not a normal, natural thing of aging. Now, doctors will tell you that it is. It doesn't have to be. If you believe it is, then it is. Okay, A word without coherence is just a sound. So what is coherence? It's like it's being logical and consistent, and all of its parts fit well together. So if you believe what you are saying, it is so. It's a belief. Illness shows up in our bodies when we are vibrating at a low frequency, like guilt, shame, apathy, grief, fear, unhealthy desires, anger, pride, all those negative emotions. The body's best preferred frequency is the frequency of conscious love. Now, what is conscious love? Conscious love isn't romantic love between two individuals. It's not the love of your puppy. It's not the love, it's not conditional love. Well, I love you if you love me, or I love that as long as it makes me happy or gives me a good feeling, anything like that. Okay? Conscious love is being able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. With your body the way it looks, the body the way it feels, I love you. That's conscious love. And then it says, okay, so love is a state of presence. You have to remain in that state of love. It's a frequency. Love is a frequency. It's like 500, I believe, in megahertz. But love is a frequency, and you have to maintain this frequency. Even if everything around you is not your desired outcome, can you still be happy? Can you still hold this frequency of love? If your body is hurting, are you despising your body? Are you cursing the pain? That pain showed up to give you an alert like, hey, we have an issue here. Don't despise the pain. Don't despise the condition. It's there to show you something about you. Everything started with a thought. Those thoughts have vibration. They hold a frequency in your body. So conscious love is having love for yourself despite it all. And not just for a moment, not just for today. It's a state of being. And what it does, this love puts you in a state of reorganizing your frequency, your thoughts. I love that. It's a reprogramming. Homeostasis, the medical field calls it that. It's when it's the body's intelligent balance. And that's what conscious love does. It puts our bodies in balance. Okay, so it's divine coherence. This happens when you vibrate at the same as you think. So see, that was what was happening with me. Let me say that again. It says, this happens, this divine coherence, this homeostasis. Okay, it's the body's intelligence, its balance. This happens when you vibrate the same as you think and act from that state. So see, here's what was happening with me. This is why I'm excited. I couldn't understand how I thought I processed in my knowing the reason why all these people showed up in my life, the parts they played, and how I attracted them, and different things, different illness in my body that I thought I handled and everything. But knowing this, my body was doing something else. So and I'm not going to lie, I was despising my new hip. I was really irritated by the pain. I couldn't understand. It's like I thought I did all this. So yeah. So in this state, stuck energy begins to dissolve. The body relaxes, inflammation starts to flow out. I love that. Regeneration happens. So yeah, we have to examine our thoughts on things. Okay, you don't need any music or candles, incense to do this next thing. So here's what I want you to write down. Okay, and when you do this, I want you to be in silence. You don't need incense, candles, spiritual new age music. You don't need any of that. Nothing. Sit in darkness. Sit in silence. Sit with your back straight, your spine straight. Close your eyes and just be. Be fully present. Just be and breathe. Conscious breathing. What is conscious breathing? Conscious breathing is when you're there, your eyes are closed, your back is straight, and you are focused on your breath. Do this for 5 minutes. Set it on your little phone if you want to, okay? But be fully present in it. That's number 1. Write that down. Oh, wait. So you are writing down, be fully present, be silent, no noise, nothing around you. Be fully present. Sit up straight with your spine straight, close your eyes and breathe. That's number 1. Number 2, acknowledgement. Write that down, acknowledgement. Talk to your body. Yes, your body can hear you. Your body can hear you. Every cell in your body is conscious, and your body hears you. That's why when you say, I am sick, I am diabetic, your body says, okay, da-da, there you are. So, number 2, acknowledgement. Talk to your body. Yes, it hears you. Talk to it out loud. It has vibrational memory. Yeah, that's what was happening with me. It listens to you. Say, I hear you. Tell your body, and when you say, I hear you, you're talking about the pain that you're feeling in your body. I hear you. Acknowledge it. Your body is letting you know, hey, something's not right here. So yes, acknowledge it. I hear you. Page 2. Don't expect words. Don't expect your body to speak to you in words. You may feel an emotion, an overwhelming emotion. You may want to cry. You may have a memory of something. You may get chills, okay? That's your body responding, saying, oh, welcome home. Okay, number 3, the command. Write that down. Number 3, the command. This is the peak moment. This is where you declare your new vibrational identity with conviction. Now this is what you're going to say. I return to my original state. I am healing. Yes, say it with conviction. I return to my original state. I am healing. Yes. Now, pay no mind when that nasty critic shows up and starts chirping in your ear. Oh, you know this is stupid. You know this isn't going to work. You know what the doctor said. This is irreversible. You know that you need this medicine. You know what happens when you don't take this medicine. Now, I am in no way, shape, form telling you to stop your medicine. Okay, I just want to put that out there. Let that come later. You decide on that. I am just helping you to learn what I've learned here. But yes, the critic will show up and say, oh, this is dumb. This is a waste of time. You know you can't do this. You know you've tried different things before and they didn't work. You're going to look stupid. Look. Tell the critic to take a flying flip and do you. Put the work in. You're worth it. Yes. Look, when Yeshua came, this is the kind of stuff that he was teaching. Yes, this is why the truth will set you free. This is how you get them enemies under your feet. This is how. Yes. Okay, so pay no mind to that critic when he shows up, because more times than not, he'll show up. Okay? It's judgmental and critical and everything negative. Just feel what your words feel like in your body when you say, I return to my original state. Do it with conviction. Know that this is the path to healing. Okay, so when you do this with true intention, it reorganizes your internal field. Yeah, your body changes its base frequency when it receives commands accompanied by coherent emotions. Even modern science is learning that there's something to this. We have heart-mind coherence. I love that. So when you know in your heart that you are an energy being and that everything it starts with a thought. Everything is consciousness, vibration. Your body is alive. This is an amazing network you got going on here that you came and inhabited. Take care of it. Your emotions are not your enemies. They're there to show you something. The pain that you're feeling in your body is saying, hey, something here needs attention. Not a pill, not an injection. No. Saying, hey, something in here needs attention. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm excited. I'm excited because I was a little confused. I couldn't understand how I know I processed all that stuff and I was still feeling that stuff in my nervous system. And I thought, I know what all this is. Why am I feeling this way? Yes, energy, your body, your cells, everything has memory. So it was stuck in there. So am I working on this? Absolutely. Do I feel excited? Absolutely. Why? Look, half the battle is knowing. If you're in a war situation, you're out there. Half the battle is knowing where your enemy is at. Ask anybody that's been in any kind of war-like conditions. If you don't know where your enemy is at, it's scary. But when you know where they're at, it's half the battle. So I intend to love me and my body just the way it is. And I intend to give my body some help through my intentions. And I will thank my body every day for working it the way it does, for my heart beating without me even thinking about it, for my lungs working, for everything working. I give gratitude. Okay, so I think this is probably long enough. I hope if you have pain in your body or illness that you're experiencing, I hope this excites you as much as it has me, because I know there's a solution. The teacher shows up when you're ready. I was ready. I was so ready. And I'm grateful they had me writing that so that I could see. I believe that's what all that was designed for me to see. Yeah. Well, my name is Nayoka Lynn. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday. Namaste.